Hello everyone, welcome back to another video by Qubrid AI. In today's video, we're going to learn about how to use Open WebUI with Qubrid AI APIs. So for those of you who know about what Open WebUI is, that's good. For those of you who don't know, Open WebUI is the platform for running AI on your own terms. You can connect any model, whether it be local or the cloud. You can use it via Open WebUI. It's kind of similar to a playground wherein you can use different models, use it for different kinds of works. At the same time, it allows you the feasibility to use local models as well as in case if you require it to use cloud models, you can do the same. So to start ahead, first of all, you need to have your Open WebUI account. Once you have that, you need to understand how do you want to use it. You want to use it via Docker, Python, Kubernetes, maybe using a provider or even a desktop app, right? You can also use it as an app, as you can see. For now, we'll be going ahead with the desktop version. The Python version / Docker version is also similar. They're all one command deploys. As you can see, you can just go through the Open WebUI documentation on how to install. Just click on Start Installing. It will take you to their page, which will help you choose whichever one you want, right? If you want Docker, desktop, third-party, Kubernetes, or anything. For Docker, you just need to do this kind of steps, and then you'll be all set up with Open WebUI. For my use case, I have already downloaded the Docker, the desktop app for Open WebUI. As you can see, this is the desktop app. Now, once you have downloaded the desktop app and you have set up like all the different kind of things correctly, you'll be able to use it via the UI or the terminal. Now, once you have set different things up, you'll be able to go to the settings in the desktop app, click on Open WebUI, the settings tab. Then you can see the server which will be running, right? You can see the running instance. You can just copy this instance and it will open up a page on your local browser. You can, if it does not work, maybe you can start, stop, or anything which you want, right? Also, one thing in mind which you should keep is when installing Open WebUI desktop app / the CLI version / from Docker, Python, Windows users might face issues of smart app control. Right? If this is set to on, it won't allow to maybe use the app as intended, so the app might not work. So for the time being, for the installation, then switch it to off, but it depends upon you if you want to switch it off or not. Switching it off may allow other things to happen, but if you are specifically using this for Open WebUI installation, you should be good to go. But again, you need to do your due diligence before switching this option off. If it's something which you can't compromise with, then maybe you need to try out other ways or see other lookarounds. For now, I have set it to off because it's okay with me, and then I'll head back to the installation. Once the installation is done, I need to go to the link which was mentioned, right? This link, the URL. As you see, the Open WebUI portal has opened. Now I can see about different things, right? I can ask it different things. Let's see about if it does something. I click on send and it says model not selected, right? So this is where Qubrid comes in / any other provider comes in, right? Let's say if you want to use OpenAI models, you can add your OpenAI models in here. If you want to use Anthropic models, you can add those. If you want to use Coin models, you can add those. Maybe GLM models, you can add those. But what if you want one platform or where you create an API key and you can use all the different models, right? That would be wonderful. So to do that, you can use it via Qubrid APIs. Now you need to log into your account, your Qubrid account, and make sure you have enough credits. If you don't have credits, just go ahead and click on I understand and add some credits. If you have enough credits, then that's good to go. Go ahead to the API key section, right, in this part, or you can also go to any other section, maybe to the left UI, API keys, anywhere works. Once you are there, click on Create API key. Now, maybe you can name this API key as you want. You can set an expiration date. Now, we always do tell our users to keep on rotating their API keys because any unnecessary access or unauthorized access will give access to your entire account. So make sure you just keep on rotating and keep on updating API keys. But if you don't want it, it's totally fine to switch it off. Click on Create API key. You need to keep this in mind. This API key will be generated only once, and you won't be able to see this API key again after the entire after this thing is closed. So you need to copy it. Once copied, you need to paste it somewhere safe, and do not share this with anybody else. Sharing your API key with anybody else is giving access to your entire account with them. So store it somewhere safe and then click on close. Once you are done, you can see all the different API keys which you have created, and to delete the API key which you just created, just click on delete option. This was the old API key which I created. You can see the Open WebUI demo is still there, and it's set to expire in 7 days from now. Go back to the Open WebUI portal and click on select a model. Now it says no model available. Click on manage connections. Once you're there, you'll be able to see OpenAI APIs, right? When you see the OpenAI base URL. Using this will only allow you to use OpenAI models. So what we'll do is we'll click on this plus icon here, add connection. You see the connection type will be external. The base URL for Qubrid is you can click on any model, you can see the base URL, right? This is the base URL. For now, just we'll keep the API key safe here and we'll copy the base URL. Go back there and paste the base URL. Now the auth should be set to bearer, and you can copy the API key which we just pasted in here, right? You can see the API keys are pasted. You can enter additional headers in JSON format if there are any. If not, you can leave it. Prefix ID is also fine, no need. Provider, you can leave it to default because we are using Qubrid as a provider. The API type, don't need to click on this. The other one is experimental and it may not work as expected. Just leave it to chat completions. Once done, you'll be asked for model IDs. Now, if you want to use a few models only, then you always go to our docs and you can head back to the serverless model section and you can copy these API keys. Right? You can copy all of these API keys and you can paste it here one by one, CSV, anything which works there, and you can keep on adding new models. But if you want to use every model which comes to this API, you can just leave it blank. See, leave empty to include all models from this endpoint. Just click on save. It will take some time to save because it's fetching all the available models, right? Now see, the base URL is here in this section, platform.qubrid.com/v1. Head back to the Open WebUI place and you can see all the different models in Qubrid, whichever are there in the endpoint will be available for your usage. Let's see if Minimax M3 is there, right? You can just type Minimax and see Minimax M3 is there. So every model will be present by default because we did not specify a single model. Now, once you are done, to see if it works, you can just ask anything, right? Tell me a fun fact, and it will start using Minimax M3 from Qubrid to respond to your query. Now, see, the answer is there. You can say thought for 4 seconds. It's the thinking model. You can continue the response, regenerate the response. You can give feedback. You'll be able to see the prompt tokens, completion tokens, everything which you need to see to understand how the model performs and all these kind of things. Read aloud, copy, edit, anything which you want, right? Now, the best thing about Open WebUI is also you can upload files, you can attach notes, knowledge bases. You can also enable tools like code interpreter. You can use different options, but this just allows you to use many models, right? Let's say if I want to use some other model now. Let's say if I want to use Kimi models. So say Kimi K2.5, K2.6. Let's click on K2.6 and ask it. Let's open up a new chat and set the model to K2.6, right? And ask it a question or a different question. Right? Give me an idea. What are the 5 creative things? Whatever prompt you might to answer. You'll be able to see it will start giving answers instantly. Now, to track the usage as in how much are you using this model, what is the cost being incurred for these all things, you can go back to the Qubrid AI dashboard, head over to the side menu and click on API logs. You'll be able to see that the models which we just used, let's say Kimi K2.6 was used just now. See different type of models, different pricings. You can see. So any usage which you do, you can always see it via the logs, right? We also use Minimax M3, remember? So see, these were the 4 API calls which were made for this request, right? These are the costs which were incurred. You can keep on using different models, whichever you want, visual models, vision language models, code models, OCR models, everything you can use, and that's how you use Open WebUI with Qubrid AI APIs. If you have any questions regarding this integration, we'll be putting in our docs link in the section below. You can go ahead and watch the docs. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop on our Discord server. Our team is there who can help you out 24/7. Along with Open WebUI, we also do support many integrations, right? You can use Qubrid APIs on Cursor, As you can see, if you just go to the docs section, you can use it with Z, OpenCloud, Cloud, Cloud Code, Cursor, Hermes Agent, even VS Code for that matter. So that is how you use the different kinds of models from Qubrid on Open WebUI. If you like this video and you're watching till the end of this video, make sure to give a thumbs up and maybe share it with your friends. And we could not wait to see about how you build with the models which you have at Qubrid. If you have any questions, as already said, you can feel free to drop a comment below and we'll be right into it. Thank you for watching till then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.